on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready? Go! Set. 70 Timberwolves. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Come on. Come on. Set. Let's go. Ready. Let's go now. Ready, ready. Set up. Here we go. Set. Ready. Here we go. Set. 19 target. Ready. Set. Go. Set. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready, ready. Go. Let's go. Huh. Set. Let go. Set. Ready. Set up. Let's go now. Ready. Here we go. Set. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Set. Go. Let's go. Ready, ready. Ready. Check out. Set up. Set up. Come on, come on. Ready. Ready, ready. Huh. Down. Huh. Set. Ready, ready. Down. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Check out. Set. Get out. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. Well, look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kendrick. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Looking to put a drive together. After the interception, here's Smith. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And they'll bring Judy in motion right. On 1st down, here's Judkins. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, 30 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense led by their wide receiver headed out for their second possession. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of the season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. Now he's going to step up and run. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
18. That's
Here
good.
we go.
First down.
My thing, 19.
First and 10.
Smith.
48-yard line.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 5. At the Browns' 46-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 19.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was a wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. The Ravens at 4-5, a game under 500. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
A give running right is Hall. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And hang on here. We've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Ready? Gotta be lying. 19 lying.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Kendrick. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Yes, 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. from the gun on third down. Kendrick working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A gain of 22 yards.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
They're not liking the look. They'll change the play. 2nd and 13. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. An inside run with Jenkins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
At the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. Oh, they're changing this at the line. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll fake it. Now Smith. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Ready, Dragon 60. Bronco 80. Ready.
To throw is Smith. The short throw caught by Andrews. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hop. 65 catch. 65 catch. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Here's Smith. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Smith throwing again. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Back to throw, Smith. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Ravens are once again back in front. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He finds Douglas complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers.
Okay, break.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Smith now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 3.
Now it's Smith. Going for the deep ball. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Browns 10.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Cleveland offense making their way out. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Kendrick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Kendrick. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Tony Pollard halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-17.
McPherson set to kick off.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
The
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready? 70, Mustang 19, Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing is Smith. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
79 Bronx, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18. Ready,
Play action. It's Smith. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These 2 defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustment. As we get back underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And as we play here in the month of November, he's putting together a campaign to remember the NFL's leader amongst wideouts in touchdown receptions. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
31. Browns
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Throwing to start the drive. Kendrick. And they're waving pressure too much. There he goes. Mike Green able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2nd and long. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. From the gun on 3rd down. Kendrick. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Kendrick. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 52 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Kendrick. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Mason Graham. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
At the 17-yard line.
Pass all 80.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns.
38. Browns 24.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Pass complete to Judy on the out route.
Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to throw. Kendrick.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Third and 6.
Looking to throw. Kendrick. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's 3rd and 6.
Third and 6.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Eagles.
Now Smith. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
18. Shot 60.
Here we go on fourth. Smith. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing again is Smith.
Got his man. It's Thornton.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 23-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Smith. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Ready.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Smith going to try and run with it.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. They snap it to Smith. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are right back in this football game.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Throwing to start the drive. Kendrick. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch. Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The offense on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Kendrick. That is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And got his man complete.
He's to the 15.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Quinshon Judkins,
84 yards.
And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 4.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 79 Broncos! Hurt! Viking 18! Dragon 60!
Now it's Smith. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Ready?
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So now the Browns down by 2 touchdowns. 1:38 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Kendrick able to find Judy. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And the Browns, first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. First and 10 here.
At the 37-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another try, second and 10 now.
Back to throw again.
Setting up a screen for Jenkins.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's third down and 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll try it now with Jenkins.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory.
On the stick. 79 Broncos. Let's go now. Trap 60. Broncos.
Smith going to throw it.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Here we go. Set.
Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To the air again, Smith. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here's first and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Kendrick to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
From the 17, they work on second and 10.
Looking to throw. Kendrick. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
39.
And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Newsome on the coverage defensively.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Baltimore, it's a win that might keep them alive in the